I'm Holly. And I'm Lauren. Today we are joined by Daniel Strauss, also known as the Raspberry Ape.
And then me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry girls.
I'm Holly. And I'm Lauren. And today we are joined by Daniel Strauss, also known as the Raspberry Ape.
And I'm going to be showing you an Americana. Who's going first? So you're going to be in side control here. You're going to be in your pretty standard side control position. The way that most people do Americana is that they create a lot of space here to try and grab the wrist, but it's very easy for the person to take an underhook or stuff like that. So what we're going to try and do is stay real tight on the arm and not allow any space here as we set it up. I'm going to take the end of kind of the groove of my forearm, my bicep, and try and pinch the edge of the elbow of the opponent here. Draw this in here with the bottom of the forearm and push in with the shoulder. And what that should do here is it should start to create a little bit of rotation in this arm and create a little bit of space here. So pinching here, pulling in with the bottom of the forearm, pushing in with the top of the shoulder, and then as I start to get that movement, I'm going to transfer more of my weight and onto this shoulder and lift up this side of my body. I'm only looking for a tiny little gap here to feed my hand through and push the wrist to the floor. Once I get to this position, I'm making sure that my elbow's nice and tight to the neck here to make sure that the opponent, their arm is at 90 degrees. I'm forcing their wrist to the floor, rolling first that wrist forward, then this wrist forward, keeping a monkey grip. Then keeping that wrist nice and tight to the floor, I begin to draw the elbow backwards. So my elbow's going towards the opponent's hips, and then I'm getting the submission from here, and if I don't get it, I'm just keeping this wrist nice and deep, nice and tight to the floor, and just raising that elbow up, and I'm getting the tap real fast. One more time?
Yeah.
Okay. So, in this position here, I'm getting the groove of my forearm, my bicep, really pinching right at the edge here. You don't want to go too high because you don't get too much movement here. I want to pinch right at the bottom. I'm going to draw in with the forearm and push in with the shoulder. And that's going to get just a little bit of movement with that wrist. That's all I need. As I get that little bit of movement, I'm going to transfer all of my weight onto that shoulder, create space on the other side of the body by lifting up. Hand feeds through onto the wrist with a monkey grip. Push down from here. Elbow pushes backwards into the neck. Bring that other hand through with the monkey grip. Push the wrist to the floor. Roll the wrist forward. I'm already getting the tap there. If I don't, drawing the elbow backwards and then keeping that wrist on the floor, just lifting up the elbow slightly. You get the tap real fast. How was that, guys?
Sounds good. So you pinch it then?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So keep your weight down, pinch. Yeah. You see how that wrist is coming out?
Yeah.
Perfect. Push down. Get that opponent's wrist to the floor. Roll your wrist forward. Yeah, look how fast that's on.
Okay.
Roll backwards, shoulder down. Yes. Twist around. Perfect. Good stuff, girls.
Thank you.